Welcome to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And coach, weekend down in Charleston as the Tigers drop a couple to the Cougars. Tough double overtime loss on Saturday. And then Sunday, not quite as close, although the team made a run. Let's go back to Saturday's game and playing double overtime and the next day having to play, 21 hours later. Yeah, both teams have to do it, but you're on the road. They're not. Did you feel maybe a lack of energy early on in that ball game?
Yeah, we were worried about that as a staff. I don't, it's just, I didn't push the right buttons on Saturday, and it just didn't, we should have won the game in regulation. We tried a couple different things. Just because it's been a little bit different with lack of practice, and certainly our situations have suffered for that. So yeah, we were worried about that on Sunday, and I thought our guys fought back pretty good. We got it to 4 with 7 minutes left, and then I think 3 on the next possession, like with 6 something. We got a pretty good transition 3. Cam Allen to it to Nick. We just haven't had that like breakthrough moment, and then it's just we played probably a little faster, Spiro, this weekend, but we were smaller. You know what I mean? And so we didn't. We just the only thing that's sticking out right now to me more than anything is where we got to get back to guarding and rebounding at a level we're accustomed to. I think obviously, when you struggle on offense, so you miss some shots, and you have some good players miss some shots, then it leads to frustration, sometimes a lack of concentration. We just we haven't been able to do a good enough job of overcoming that. We're not far off. We're just we're certainly not smooth either, just because we just haven't had enough time with the full group together.
Well, there were a couple of really good performances. Zane had 34 on Saturday, and Charles had a career-high 20 on Saturday. And Charles is really becoming a force. I mean, he's blocking shots left and right, and he's become an offensive force, somebody that you can count on down low.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to coach. He just plays so hard. He works so hard. He's a machine,
He likes to talk too. You notice that? You notice that during the games, he's always talking.
No, I loved the when we recruited him. Just how he just plays so hard, and he's worked at his game. He's making foul shots, and he's making jump hooks. He's got a chance to be really. He's playing really good now. He's got a chance to be really good. He's got a chance to play for. Remember, I said he had a chance to play basketball for a long time. Guys that rebound like that do. Remember a guy we used to have, Justin Gorham. He's leading the country in rebounding right now. And we had Benjamin led the country in rebounding. So guys that can rebound the ball can have a future playing basketball.
Speaking of which, we should divert here for a second. Dennis Tunstall just signed a pro contract. So congratulations to him, because he was a great Tiger. What a great kid he is, and congratulations to Dennis.
Yeah, he's over in Luxembourg, and we're happy for him, and he's a really bright guy too. So he'll be successful in whatever endeavors he chooses to pursue.
All right. Well, this week things get easy for you now. The number 1 team in the conference, Northeastern, comes into CQ on Saturday and Sunday, and Bill Cohen's team has won 7 of their last 8, but they've been on a pause, so they haven't played in a couple of weeks. You've been through that. Can we expect maybe they'll be rusty starting on Saturday?
Well, we hope so. Billy's a good friend and a terrific coach. They're good. They're really good. Tyson Walker's a guy that we tried to recruit earlier. I voted him runner-up for preseason player of the year in the league this year coming into it. So I'm not surprised how well he's playing. Kid Walters is good. They're good. They're really good. They're a hard team to guard. They got a freshman, Telfort, from the same school as Walker, can really score, and they're a potent offensive team. So we've got to run better offense too. That'll be big. We're starting to take care of the ball a little bit better, but we've got to have better ball movement and deliver the ball, Spiro, better with passing. and we've got to have a big effort on the glass. We're filming this on Monday, so today was good because we actually had a first time in a while we had a full practice because we were able to get some guys back off of that were on a pause. So not that we were perfect, but it was like still good to. We actually had 12 scholarship guys out here. That hasn't happened since. I don't know. I don't even know if it has happened this year for us. So that was encouraging to at least have a lot of bodies to practice and have some contact.
So you expect to have the Yellow Mill brothers back this weekend then?
Yeah. Victor and Solomon both practiced today and did a good job, and we're excited to get them back. I mean, I love those guys. I mean, Solomon playing at a really high level, shooting 73% from the floor, and Victor I thought was terrific up at Hofstra the second game, and he's a guy that we're excited about, and we're still trying to. He hadn't played a lot of basketball for a couple of years, so we're still getting his legs under him and some game experience, and it's hard. They get because of contact tracing, they lose another 14 days.
Right.
For those two guys, that's 42 days. They've had to sit since whatever it is, like December 5th. So, I appreciate their efforts, and that's not by design here. That's not how we try to improve them and improve our team.
As we go on, and today a couple more games got canceled in the conference. Has there been any talk as to what's going to happen at the end of this season? Are people going to try to make up games? I mean, are the Tigers going to try to make up any of these games, or is it just whatever you can get through by the end of the season, you get through?
No, I hope we're going to make up our two. We've talked about it. We're trying to line it up. I think most people want to make them up. I also I'm guessing, I mean, we got 10 teams in our league. I'm guessing on 8 make it to the conference tournament just based on the numbers during the year, as you start thinking about some of these things, you just, it's bizarre, Now listen, my team and, we've tried incredibly hard. Our guys are following protocol. We haven't had the type of, usually we have a phrase, we try to dominate their day with lifts, extra shooting, workouts, films. We do that in the summer. That's how I think you build some resiliency, you build some toughness. We haven't been able to do that. And then we've had pauses. So we haven't been able to successfully navigate this. Now some teams have. They've done a better job of it. And
hey, it's all luck, though, Coach. I mean, it really is. It's just it's luck.
No, I was going to say
it's
not an excuse. I'm not into those, and we haven't given our guys the opportunity for an excuse. And to their credit, they haven't asked for that. They're frustrated, and I know they can be better, but it hasn't worked. One of the things we talked about today was, wow, what if we had a really good month and have a chance to a golden opportunity against the best team in the league this weekend and try to get a little better and see what happens. So that's all we can do. I can tell you I didn't have a good enough feel for quite how challenging this could get with some of the different rules and protocols, but I do believe in our guys, and even though we haven't performed the way we believe we're capable of, we're not far off, and there is a respect level for these guys and what they've had to endure. It just hasn't been normal. I wish I could do better, and I wish I know our coaches feel saying wish we could do more for them, or we could have just figured out some stuff, but it just hasn't worked that way. So you do feel for your guys,
Thank you, Coach, and we'll talk to you next week.